Jessica had just moved into a quiet suburban neighborhood on the outskirts of Portland. The kind of place where nothing bad ever seems to happen. Retired couples, kids on scooters, the occasional barbecue. It felt safe until it didn't. At first, the signs were easy to dismiss. Her trash bins, always placed back closer to the garage than she remembered. A single rose left on her doorstep. No note, no explanation. Then one morning, she noticed footprints on the grass, leading straight to her bedroom window. That's when she stopped sleeping with the curtains open. Late-night phone calls followed. No voice, just breathing. Deep, patient breathing. Her friends told her it was probably a prank, but none of them lived alone. One night, just after 2 Jessica got up to grab a glass of water. When she looked out the kitchen window, she saw a man crouching in her garden, almost swallowed by the shadows. But she could see his eyes reflecting the porch light. He didn't run. He just stood up slowly and walked away. Terrified, Jessica installed a motion-sensitive camera. What captured made her skin crawl. Her neighbor, James, a quiet man who had always waved politely, was sneaking into her yard every night. The footage showed him walking up to her windows, peering in, sometimes whispering something she couldn't make out. In his hand, a Polaroid camera. Police executed a search warrant. What they found was a room in his house covered in photos, hundreds of them. All of Jessica sleeping, brushing her hair, eating breakfast, unaware she was being watched. He told the officers, "She's perfect. I just wanted to remember her." He was arrested and ordered to stay away. But Jessica still wakes up in the middle of the night, wondering if he ever really left. Emily, a digital artist from London, shared her work on social media like thousands of others. She never imagined that one of her followers would study her life so closely. He'd eventually know where she lived, worked, and what time she left the house each morning. It started with comments under every post, then direct messages, then emails, long, obsessive breakdowns of her artwork, filled with theories and imagined meanings. She thought it was harmless at first, but he never missed a post. He began referencing things she never shared publicly. The name of her cat, her street, her favorite cafe. One afternoon, she received a package. Inside was a painting of herself, crying, sitting on her front steps. She didn't know the photo had ever been taken. The only other thing in the box was a date, the following Friday. That Friday, she had a gallery showing. It went well. No sign of the man. But when she returned to her car, parked near the venue, she found a Polaroid under the windshield wiper. It was her, walking into the subway station that afternoon, taken from a distance. Detectives traced his messages to a shared workspace only a block away from her apartment. His name was Darren. He told them she had changed his life and claimed he just wanted to watch over her. Inside his studio, police found dozens of portraits of Emily, crying, running, hiding, none of which were based on real photos she'd ever shared. He was given house arrest, but every few weeks, she still gets a message request from a new account. No words, just a single rose emoji. Sophie and Mark had been together for 2 years. Things had been good until they weren't. The breakup was clean, or so she thought. Mark moved out, returned his keys, and even said he understood. But what followed was anything but acceptance. He started showing up, not inside her apartment, but everywhere else. Her gym, the corner table at her favorite coffee shop, the grocery store she went to every Sunday morning. Each time, he smiled and said he just happened to be in the area. But the look in his eyes told a different story. Sophie changed her routines, stopped posting online, got a new phone. It didn't matter. He knew where her friends lived. He started showing up at their places too. Then, one morning, she came home from work and noticed her front door was unlocked. Nothing stolen, but every framed photo of her, alone or with friends, had been turned around. Every photo of her and Mark was untouched. In the kitchen, a sheet of paper sat neatly on the table. It read, I miss you. You're mine forever. She fled that night, moved into a friend's place, and contacted the police. Mark was caught a week later trying to break in her mailbox. He had gloves, a crowbar, and her old house key in his pocket. In court, he claimed he was just making sure she was okay. He was given a restraining order. Sophie hasn't seen him since, but she still checks the locks 3 times before bed.